So, how's everybody doing with these dog days of summer, or really the summer doldrums? Now, the weather's starting to spike up here again in Arizona, and I know it's getting hot on the East Coast. So, what better time than right now to learn a nice cooling breath? So, this cooling breath is fantastic for literally cooling the body down. It also helps to cool the mind down, so particularly wonderful for those people that are hot-headed. It has been used with people struggling with hot flashes and also with migraines because, again, it brings that cooling in. So it's called shitali, and the alternative is sitkari, or I like to call them taco shell breathing and tostada shell breathing. So, taco shell breathing requires that you be able to curl your tongue like so. Now, not everybody can curl their tongue like that, so that's where we take in the tostada shell. And tostada shell is just done with the flat tongue, but you make your lips as a small opening like you're sucking through a straw. So the tip of the tongue will rest at the inner edge of the bottom lip. We then inhale through the mouth, long and slow. This is one of the only yogic breaths where we actually inhale through the mouth. At the end of the inhale, we take the tongue and we press the whole tongue flat to the roof of the mouth, and then exhale slowly through the nose at about the same length and speed that we inhaled through the mouth. At the very end of the exhale, get your tongue nice and moist again, and then inhale through that opening until you reach the top. Again, press the tongue flat on the roof of the mouth as you exhale, and repeat. So it looks like this with the taco shell. Again, get the tongue wet. It looks like this when we do the tostada shell. It helps to soften and close the eyes. So as you're ready, begin. Inhale through whatever opening you've got. Place the tongue flat on the roof of the mouth. Exhale slowly through the nose. Again, inhale. Place the tongue flat on the roof of the mouth and exhale slowly through the nose. Keep going. If you wish, you can add a visualization of a cool place, maybe even a cold place. Imagining as though you're practicing this breath in that cool place. Each time you inhale, the tongue gets cooler and cooler and cooler. Those cooling effects moving through the palate into the skull. Keep breathing. You may also be experiencing a calmer, quieter mind, maybe a little more focus. You may wish to keep going with this practice. There are no real contraindications for this practice. It's calming, it's cooling. And a little trick, it works great if you add a little mint to your mouth beforehand. Maybe that means you've been chewing on gum, maybe you brush your teeth beforehand, maybe you have some peppermint handy. and you can put some peppermint in your mouth. When you complete your next exhale, let go of the breath. Allow the eyes to remain soft. And stay with the after effects, this experience of calmer, cooler. And then when you're ready, allow the eyes to open. So, drop me a comment on how that landed for you, if you noticed that it was cooler. And when people ask me how I spent 6 years driving around in Tucson weather, it's 107 degrees outside right now, this is what I was doing, because it's like your own internal air conditioning, or those of you from Arizona know, it's like an internal swamp cooler. So this is the practice. Make sure you drop us comments on YouTube, on Facebook. You can follow us on Facebook at LifeForce Yoga. We're on Twitter, LifeForce Yoga. We're on Instagram at LifeForce Yoga Om. And make sure you subscribe to our videos on YouTube and check out our blog for handy tips, more tips on managing your mood and practices like this one. Thanks so much. Namaste.